Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Right, what we got going on is a consolidated market for the most part, tight ranges. We're at the top end of it. The market is in sync on the long side. We have a mid-range trading here. So the opening of the mid-range is right here. That's the top end of it. That's the bottom end of it. It's 890 to 852. Just kind of take a look at that and just make sure that you're if we continue to trade above it and above that 900, we're gonna run up to 20s and 30s and 40s. Okay, so what are we seeing here? I mean, the auto just kind of took a trade. Good morning, Hit. Good morning. Took that one from here to the top end of the 01. So we'll see. See how we're doing today. In continuation trade to the long side. Target is 950. That's what's coming up. Yep, here we go. Ran away. Look at that bad boy. Like it got it right here and it sucked the life out of all of it. Now we're trying to get it back in here, but it's a big move. Next target is 50. At 960, yeah, that's good. You still made some money off of that trade. All right, guys, hit that like button if you like what you see, and let's make it big today. Currently short. We'll see what happened here. 40. A retracement to 30,000 sounds like a reasonable proposition, but you know what I just said, reasonable. Since when the market is ever reasonable, right? All right, here we go. Let's see how far they want to go with that pullback. I mean, 30,000 is where you would think they need to go, but you're coming up to harmony zone number 1. What's going on here? Hold on. Good morning, future trader. How are you, buddy? Yeah, you got very close to that. Hmm. I mean, it's a fairly severe push. So you're getting a deeper pullback here. All right, we're testing harmony zone number 1, and we're looking for a push. Really, my stop needs to be right here, but we'll see. 8, 6. Do I need to add to it? 11. Can I get a big push? Here it comes. And come on, baby. Here you go. That's a winner chicken dinner. 29 points. First rate. Brother. Trailing after it moved that much. Sometimes you just gotta take your profits. That was a good one, though. Ain't nothing wrong with 29 points. I know, and that is the truth. 30 points is a scalp. Here we go, David. Good job, bro. That's excellent. Let's go. It's going now. The auto is still also playing. Let's see what we're doing here. Should be positive, right? So that's for today. I think it took 4 trades, stopped out on 1. The volatility is easing off, but it's still making a little bit here. All right, let's keep working. Man, I mean, trailing would have been the smart idea, Adam, wouldn't it? Well, it was a good trade. It would have been a better trade. I'm not gonna shortchange myself. The idea was excellent. The execution was on point. Like I don't think I even had like a tick of heat on that trade. Target is 150. Hey Jay, yeah, buddy, man, to the moon, right? Yeah, up here, yeah, you're not gonna chase that thing. Not gonna chase that thing up there. Just let it be. I mean, I had my good trade. Um, could have been greater, but all smiles here. Let's just keep working. Yeah, I mean, I see it, but there's a captain set up short on the MNQ up here on the 50 NT Rinko. So just watch out. This thing may be pulling back. Will be pulling back. All right, we're spending time here oscillating. So we're very close to target number 5. 164.75 is this target number 5. Our big target is 175. So the temptation to go short here is real. I just rather stay on the side of order flow till we break that whole structure into a lower structure. So the market got to show me that this is a top versus me assuming it has to prove it. So how would it prove it? it runs stop, comes back, runs the stops from the bottom end. So it runs these stops out of town, then comes down and runs the stops, the long stops out of town, like under 119, then rallies and fail, making a lower high. That's typically how a top is developed. So I don't see any of that happening yet. So that puts me on long only till proven otherwise. Okay, we got 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, I know. I mean, it just it's gonna market has a lot of flow to the upside. It hasn't showed us the turn. You almost have to we almost have to wait for them to just to show us the turn and then test the turn, and then we're good. Versus me, for example, trying to go and look at this. Oh, it looks like a triple top. Let me get in. But there's no momentum, a break, and a retest. It's just a coiling up, coiling up. That's kind of about what the market is doing. I'm not going to fight the flow. Let them be crazy up there. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, what do we want to do with this? Do we want to go long anywhere here? And is it too late to, or too early to go short, too late to go long? I mean, the market is not trending anymore. It's simply just oscillating. And we want to see the break somewhere. So, what is a pattern that tells us, hey, listen, the market is failing here? I mean, we're running into a whole number, 200, and they're fading ahead of it. So, they're trying to see if there's enough distribution here and a lot of sellers to where they can bring the price lower. And, you know, the order flow is still by the dip. And every time we remotely come back down, they just snap it back up. That's algos keeping prices higher. So they want to exhaust the demand through stop runs. And we just have to let them do that. Sheila, where's Sheila? Sheila's not here. Becca, where we at? Marty and UL, where we at? You're holding a long. No trade. What do you mean holding a long from where? Are you waiting for the sell side? Yeah, I mean, here you go. I mean, they're running into the 200s. It's just the current order flow speed. Um, Delta is favoring all the buyers. It's just across the board. I think that's a good spot. All right, guys. Excellent. How did you do on that one? I'm taking a minute break here. I'll be back. And it's going, and it's going, and it's going. Okay, so we're between target number 5 and 6, and guess what? Still the mode is long. We're starting to see a little bit of distribution. Yeah, they're not giving it up here. So hit, see that entry down there? That's one of the reasons I got in there, because um, there was a microstructure with a delta flip right there at that spot. And the speed at a 1 second went 80% faster than the prior structures. So that kind of what got me in that entry. All right, target is 225 coming up. The charts I have here I've been using for years and years and years, and effectively. It's part of the Harmony trading system that I built over time. And what I'm looking to do is I'm doing a lot of basically you're dissecting the actual candle. You're digging deeper in the candle and then looking for volume, order flow, delta data that will enhance the entry mode that I have. So the big ideas are coming out of these charts. The stuff that I'm working on right now is to enhance order entry. Not only that, but also end up automation into auto trading. Yeah, target coming up at 250. I mean, it's just relentless. And part of me seeing the order flow is telling me, hey, listen, don't go against this. The dominant force is longs. Shorts, whenever they show up with a specific personality. It's they're showing up with lack of conviction. They come in with speed that's subpar, which tells me that they're getting absorbed very quickly at the order flow level. And where you see that is when you see delta, the speed goes you know, at the 1 second level, you're going, you like 4 ticks per second, then 10 ticks per second. You're not getting 10 ticks per second, but you're getting like 1 tick per second, 2, 4, 5, and then that's per second. Then you're dropping off from 5 to 3 to 2. So when you see that and delta flips, that is just literally telling you the shorts are got absorbed. And then you you jump in there and the order flips quick. So you're seeing a lot of that behavior here. So that tells me don't even like, why would I go short in that? It's not a good idea. I should be going long, but man, I mean, you're in the nosebleed section, so that's kind of what keeps me away. Anybody buying up here? I mean, we're about to get to target number 6 in this rotation. That's massive. Well, it depends on where you're short at. I mean, you're short up here. You're very close to target number 6. You just have to get conviction. Like, is order flow supporting a downward move, or are we picking a top in an order flow that's ragingly long? Is the market overextended? Abso-freaking-lutely. But that doesn't mean it's turning. It could be overextended in that state for an extended period of time. And visually we see this and say, oh, go short. Oh my God, the market's about to turn. Oh, there's a double top. But the order flow is not supporting that idea at all. Like, I would need the market to exhibit order flow behavior where you're, like I was saying earlier, you're getting a consolidation because that's how it starts. Then you're gonna break the top end of it to run the stops. Then you're gonna break the bottom end of it to run the stops. Then you come in there and you make a lower high, and you're looking at the order flow showing short dominance. Now, that is an environment that I will start participating in on the short side because the order flow supports it. Here, I'm just looking for a top. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. As long as the market doing what it's doing right now, absolutely. I mean, I mean, I guess it's taken me a many years to, and I still struggle with that idea myself too. The difference between confirmation trading versus predictive trading. When the market confirms an environment versus me trying to predict an environment. Those are two different concepts, and I think successful trading is actually confirmational trading. Like the order flow and price action are confirming each other, and and you're going in the direction of it, versus predictive trading, where you look at this and you say, okay, target number 6, it's exhausted or it's extended, let me go short, predicting that this is a top. That's predictive. That's not confirmational. Confirmational could come in a lot lower, but the confirmation is designed for you to operate in an environment that supports your decision, versus predictive, you're guessing. You're guessing this is at the top. You're not necessarily know. The order flow is long. We could take that direction because that's confirmational so far. Like, I don't have to be short here to make money. I don't. Like, I could show you. I need to be short in this environment. And that is well below the high. Like, I don't need to be short here to make money. I could be short here, make money. I could be short here and make money. That's an environment that supports the short. You know, once the market goes and does this, you're looking for longs till the market shifts. You go short in this environment. There's plenty of money here without me trying to go short here or short here, trying to look for a reversal. Even short here, over time, market could just keep on going. So. That's my 2 cents in that idea. And good luck on your trade. I don't want to sway you from any decision that you're in, especially if you are in a trade, you know. But that's just my 2 cents or take on just general flow of price action. You may just hit this turn just fine, and the market just tanks. I mean, what we're seeing is still absorption of any selling pressure. I mean, we haven't seen any. Like, I'll tell you what. I think if we break, I don't want to say I think, like right here where we at, the longs are challenging the synthetic open and the corridor of price action. That's still a long behavior, and that's the kind of the challenge in trading is just, so you're looking at this and say, okay, we have one candle reversal. Should I go? We have to define an environment. The environment is not short yet. You almost, like, where I would start evaluating shorts, just from structural basis. Like, we haven't even talked about order flow here. is if you break 225. You break 225, then what's happening is the market is out of sync. And then what's going to happen there is the market is going to come and rally back up. And we want to see the quality of that rally, and order flow at that point becomes even more relevant. See that long right here? That's a whole environment that's long. The market made a two-step pull back into harmony zone number 1, which was a support at that point. And then at that exact moment, the 1 second flip happened. Delta flipped, speed flipped, and absorption of the sellers happen, and you have a whole number, plus you have a harmony zone number 1. So it's not just one thing, it's the accumulation of supporting evidence that tells you that the market went from sell dominance to absorption, from absorption of the sellers to control to acceptance. Meaning that the sellers got absorbed and the longs showed control, and from control they accepted the level that they're controlling. And you could see a lot of that in that one candle. Typically they will come back and try to challenge it, so you could see the acceptance part a little bit better, but ultimately the market just absorbed and flipped and just took off. You want this behavior up here. The difference between those two spots, speed. Markets that are short, they're fast. Markets that are long, they grind. I mean, they push, they consolidate, and they grind higher. Speed is slower, but it's dominant on that direction. When the market is short, man, you know it. It just, and it nervously comes back up and challenges, and then nervously comes back down, and it just pushes with speed and dominance. That's the characteristic of a short market. Do you see that here? No. Yeah, let them come down to 225. They come down to 225. We will. That would be touching harmony zone number 1, and we can start looking. Here we go. So now the market is out of sync. So we want to see the rally that either they're going to flush here and come back, but they're typically going to defend it. And we want to see a lower high, and we want to see short dominance. Neil, I'll give you an example. That's in an auto trader that I'm building, but it's not in my personal account or Apex or anything like that, but it just proves the point. All right. So that's the performance of the auto trader. So the auto trader protects expectancy. So you lose, for example, it's not example. When you lose $400, 450, and when you make money, you make 700. So 700, or you lose 450. So if you do this exact same scenario on every single trade, you're protecting a $700 expectancy against that 450 stop loss. And you could take, a couple of stop losses, and with one or two trades, you are up money. So if you run the math on it, I have whatever here, 100 trades protecting that exact same scenario. Like, there's no changing any of it. It's either one of those two things are going to happen. I'm either going to make 700 or lose 450. I'm not trying to protect it or go break even or none of that. One of those two outcomes are going to happen. You are up 11K trading one mini contract. Same concept applies to your individual trading. This is just an example of an auto trader. You're in trading, you're always protecting expectancy. I think that is the better approach in trading, really, be honest with you. You're always protecting that expectancy. All right, so what is the market doing here? They're working on they're testing harmony zone number 1. They flipped here and came back and showed sellers showing up. Market is out of sync, so it's a two-sided market. The longs are not done yet. Where would I reevaluate that idea? Is 200. I mean, you have a whole number they're trying to protect, and you want to see how well they protect it. They start trading under it, the shorts will speed up. Hey Dixon, how are you, brother? Good morning. Come on, baby. I mean, this market is just slow here. Sorry to hear that, bro. I know this game can be rough. I think the shorts, it was easy to go and think short in this market, and that's where most of the damage happened for most of the people. But you got this. So who was it? Neil. Yeah, Neil. So look at that. So the auto is taking that trade here at that 216, and immediately it ran up to 40, and I'm just leaving it. It needs to continue. So either it's gonna go and hit that target of 51, or it's gonna come down and hit 194 under 200, and either one of those two things are gonna happen. What we're seeing right now is a whole lot of distribution going on at harmony zone number 1, which kind of favors the shorts, to be honest with you. And there was a rejection of that level. So you're seeing a little bit more shorts coming into the game. Now we're at 200, where they have to kind of make a stand. Either they're going to defend that or run the stops and come back up, because harmony zone number 2 is the second line of defense to the longs in this rotation. So harmony zone number 1, they defended and failed. Harmony zone number 2, they fail here. You have a complete flip to 175, and then the cloud can shift, momentum start picking up, and it will be the first candle on the 200. Okay, so let's understand this here. Yeah. There's 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. All right, so we're at the top end of that channel. So a break under 174 will be a thing for me to look at as, all right, the environment starting to weaken. So if you see something like that here, and you know what, after a massive move, what did they do? They sold it, came back and retested it and almost flipped it. And that just to try to trap as many longs as possible. And then the market shifted. Ran up. So you want, once you start seeing a 1 candle reversal on the big Renko bar, those are significant to where the rallies the rallies back, the shorts defend them a little bit more aggressively. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on 175. Let them change the environment. there's a pattern of rejection going on here. See, whenever you see wicks like that, and the price keeps spending a lot of time between the synthetic open and the close of the prior candle, that's what you want to see. That's what happened here. We just need to see speed and conviction in the form of a flush under harmony zone number 2, and then rallies that fails to break 215, and that will set the stage for order flow to change. I mean, you're seeing early signs of it. Like here, I'll be apprehensive about going long, and I need to see more. I'm not, committed to going short. I'll just let them work their way out of these levels, because literally we're stuck in a neutral zone. Neutral zones are chop zones. No, it's not. Um, the answer to that question, it's going through the process of, and once it's ready, I'll post it on the website and will be available. So I'll keep you guys posted. That's just one of them. I'm working on a few others. Do you guys want to, last half an hour of the stream, do you guys want to do a giveaway? I'm gonna start doing that. So maybe today's is the first day we should do this. Yeah, I'm asking everybody. But the people in our private room, the Harmony private room, just log on once we start the giveaway, log on to YouTube. Give me something. At 10:30 we'll start. It's a half an hour or less. We'll start one. This is my first one, so hopefully we wouldn't have any technical issues. We shouldn't, but we'll give it a run. 10:30. So we'll start. We'll start like that. Boom. And we'll do it at 10:30. Just as a way to say thank you for sticking with me and watching the stream. Here it's not, but that's just see this zone. It's called the neutral zone right here. That is, if you ever wanna know if the market is consolidated or not. If the price enters that zone, it's automatically consolidated. Typically, it just bounces around, back and forth, till it resolves its order flow issues and start moving either higher or break down and shift the personality. So the fact that we're here on a first touch basis, you're defending harmony zone number 2, and you're working through the order flow. So that's your trade if you choose to take it. But otherwise, this is the definition of a chop, consolidation. So there is a bit of a pattern that I'm seeing in the past few days. Is just we get a move, and then the market gets super quiet. Like, the early moves early in the morning, the first half an hour, 45 minutes, and it's wild. The market's just moving, direction, order flow, momentum, all of that. Then we're taking a dirt nap here. It's just like market's not moving. And this chop. So that's just a pattern the market is showing us. Good rejection here. That's a good rejection. We see constriction of the averages as well. So that supports a push lower. But I want to see it. Like, don't tease me around a whole number. Break a whole number, come test it and fail. Just don't tease me around, 200 and chop people in the neutral zone. You're showing a behavior that's consistent with pressure. Break the 200, hold under 200. I mean, you're getting. I mean, that's the psychology. I mean, it's order flow plus psychology. So order flow. The market is in the morning. What is it doing? Trying to expand the ranges to find where the stops are at, and then there's a direction. Once you find that direction, the market spend time in that direction. The next phase is a reload phase. The market's trying to reload once it exhausted its supply. It's looking for a reload. So what do? You pull the market, in this case, you pull the market down and you start building stops and see where the majority of the stops are at. And then you go after those. Captain set up long, just they built that one right here. So that's a neutral zone flip. They're gonna start moving it up a little bit here. You're gonna start seeing probably 25, 35. They're expanding away from the neutral zone. You know, the only thing I could think of is just like, you know, in Vegas. What do they do in Vegas? They say, place your bets, place your bets. You put your money on the table, place your bets. And then the pit boss comes in, whew, takes it all. Place your bets. So that's the consolidation. Consolidation is literally place your bets. And then they come and just see where the big money is at and they take it out. Or the most amount of money and they take it out through stop runs. The early part is when you have momentum and direction, is where getting people commit, you know, running a big levels of stops and getting people to reload in that direction, and they take them out, take them out, take them out. So they're asking us to place our bets. There's no momentum. I mean, we should see 35, 25, 35. I think we saw 25. We didn't see 20. We saw 27. There's a captain set up long on the 70 NT Rinko and one on the 50. Here we go. They're flipping it here. $220. Yeah, it should be going higher. Should be going 35.40 against that 208 level. I mean, actually 211, but we should be seeing a push. Probably in the next 5 seconds or so. There's resistance against that 28 that they're pulling off of. Just gonna give it a shot here. I'm adding to it. Yeah, it's too choppy. I'm gonna get out. It needs to perform better than this. That may be a little bit too tight, but here we go. Another push. Now they're gonna run it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like right here is a 6-prong captain setup on the 20. I needed to see better push. One more time. Yeah, they're gonna get me on this one. Took one off. Let's see if we can punch in 25. That's the key. Adding. Adding. Taking one off. break that 30, we're good. Second one off and let that last one run. I'm gonna go break even on the last one. Okay, that's fine. That actually ended up working out. Took a little bit of heat on it, but you're long 9 contracts. Good for you. I think we're gonna get a bigger break up. I mean, that's kind of what I was working on a little bit, and then they just rotated it on me. I mean, I had such a tight stop anyway. It was probably too tight. But here, I think we're just gonna start bursting. Just the minute you start clearing 30, here we go. You're gonna start picking up stops. Plus, you have a captain setup, switch trade on the 50, and a captain setup long on the 70. So you're getting two structures that are just supporting higher prices. So 46s to 60s is not out of the realm of what this market or that structure should do, and the stop is 200. I mean, I picked up a couple of $100 on that whole sequence, including the stop. So it didn't hurt too bad. Here we go. Yeah, I'm doing personal account and also Apex. Doing the 50s and the 100s. If I copy trade some of these trades, I copy into micro. I mean, they're just not. Structurally, the market should be at 40 to 60 range, and it's just slow. I get it, especially with this. Like, I'm not gonna over trade this. So we had that very nice trade early on from 329 points, then gave up about 10 points in that one small stop, made it back up and then some on the run, small run, relatively speaking. I just had to be very patient holding on to this thing. Here we go, 38s, then 40s, and just gonna keep going. Yeah, it's a good offer, to be honest with you. Stick around, we're gonna do a giveaway. Maybe you'll get yourself a free one. So 38, 40. I mean, did we get to 40? No, not yet. But man, it's just taking an act of Congress to get this thing moving, right? Yeah. Is that all she wants to do? I guess so. Market is in sync on the long side. Heck, I don't want to do that. Yeah, bro. I mean, this thing should, like, in a robust high volume market, this thing is up 60, 80, 300 in no time. Double structure on NQ on the 50 and the 70. Here we go, another resumption of that upward pressure. Oops. They know. Wow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They needed to close above 230. So what is that happening here? So that's just a sell pressure, and that happened quick, and that's a rejection at 230. Shorts are taking control. Shorts are taking control. So 171 against that 240. But we need to see prices under harmony zone number 2. So that's under 190. They have to do that. Otherwise, no. $193. You gotta break and stay. Interesting how they did that. Now we're breaking two big structures, long structures. Captain setup switch trade on 50, and plus you got a captain setup on the 70, and we're trading under them. So rallies, if they make a lower high, become entry points. Here we go. All right. Now speed can start becoming a factor here. We need to see it, and 150 is where we want to the next target. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis against 224. We don't want to see that. Target is 150. Momentum is picking up. 150 is a target. Target is hit. Next target is 125. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and we have harmony zone number 1 supporting price action. We most likely going to get a counter move to retest this level right here. We're seeing a little bit of price flip and speed change, and dominance is taking, the shorts are taking a back seat here. So they're gonna run it over, they're gonna run it up a little bit here. So just watch out. I'm looking for this run up to fade short. So if we hit harmony zone number 1 and then price action starts to fail, that's the spot. Now they're eager, huh? Target 125. You're plus $40. You made $40. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. What are you talking about? Add 40. Add 40 every single day. You'd be good. Target coming up 125. Yeah, they're gonna flip it here to 150, and we have a shot at going to 168 and retest. That's okay. That's okay. You're we'll do better on that one next time. Yeah, here comes the buyers. Let them push the price higher. I mean, I'm not gonna get short here. I want a higher price, like 78, actually 83, and a failure in and around 83. That will lead to a resumption of the pressure. Here they go. So we need to start seeing the reaction in and against harmony zone number one. You start failing in the 80s. I'll take note of that and start looking for an actual short. Record. Let's see here. Spotlight fight. Oh, it's the rejection. I mean, it just happened earlier. It didn't hit 80s. That's fine. That's a rejection. Target is 125. Then after that, we have an attempt at 100. They may stop and rally back up and make a lower high. So if they do that structurally, that would be another spot for me to look. almost hit that target. It reacted very well to Harmon zone number 1. Target is hit. Next target is 100. Yeah, they're picking up some steam here. Where's he? Hit. So you see that the transition from a market that's long to a market that is short, and now the flow is short, the delta is short, the speed is short. Like I didn't need to go and fight any of this. Trying to get up here. Because the same concept of me getting here is the same concept of me being here. Then you see that. And a stop. It's the same concept as being here. Overextended. And then you get stopped, you get stopped, you get stopped. Till you eventually run out of money, but you're up here. You get it. And it looks good when you get it up here, but it would have been a lot better to just be long, long, long. And when the market enters the neutral zone, we had one more shot we made money off of, and then the market just collapsed on its own. Giveaway will start in 7 minutes, so what we're gonna be giving away, it's a code for one first month free evaluation account, any size, any platform. It's not gonna work on a no activation account or packs. So that's the only thing about it. But free account coming up for one lucky person. I'm trying to see if I can win it. I think that would be against the rules, wouldn't it? George, you cannot win your own giveaway. Once I start it, it's going to give you the instructions and you can enter it. We'll start here. Disclaimer: this is my first giveaway, so we should not have any technical issues, but we'll get it done. You say, you say I can win? Nah. This is for you guys. Dixon, I like the way you think, man. It's called out of the box thinking. Market got very close to that 100 and they're defending it. So we're going to get a rotation back to harmony zone number 1. We'll see how well they handle that one. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know. Okay, you're in my private room. You're in where? In Singapore? Where are you at right now? I know you're in Asia somewhere. Oh, Taiwan. Okay, Taiwan. What time is it over there? Let's see. Past your bedtime? Well, I'll make it quick. Did you make money today? You made $40, right? You know what, bro? The fact that you didn't get run over today is a big victory. I mean, sometimes it's a small victory, sometimes it's a big victory. You just take him. That is the truth. All right, guys. What is that? 65 is mid-session. Yeah. Oh, 65 right here, which is harmony zone. I mean, target number 4 is 70, 65. If they flush this thing, they're gonna. I mean, if they take out this level at 100, you're gonna speed up too, and they're just defending it right now. Oh man, Dixon. Sorry to hear that, bro. That was a rough one. All right, guys. Uh, Adam, Becca, Sheila, Marty. Last chance to jump in on YouTube. I'm about to start this thing. Okay, let's hit it. Let's go. So we got 30 minutes to get it done, but I mean, it shouldn't take too long. Future trader, when? Dixon, when? Here we go. We got two tickets. I know you guys could do better than that. It cannot be 50-50 chance here. You cannot make it that easy. Here we go. David jumped in. 4. I feel like I'm in Vegas here. Hit is in. 5. Now it's a fair fight. Momo. Is that the Momo I know? That'll be interesting if you win, buddy. All right, we're running into the 60s, which is harmony zone number 1, right here. So we want to see how well they hold on to it. Right here. So we're at 8 people participating. We got to do more. So we're pushing at that 160. What we want to see here is a failure pattern, which means that the market comes into 144, holds, test and hold, and then that structure is supporting a push. We got that here. That would be a continuation trade. If we start breaking anything over 178, that would put a pressure on that structure. Here we go. We got number 9. We got number 9. Big. Big is in. Here we go. We're starting to get a little bit of rejection here. Market is facing some resistance. We need to see a conclusion of that candle to 144. Retest that holds. So see how, okay, we rejected that corridor and came in to retest that bottom, and they bought it back up. So they're not ready. They're not ready yet. So we're 5 minutes into the giveaway, and we're at 8 people. So I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes just to give people another chance to jump in. Not yet, Adam. Did you join? Let me see here. I don't see you joining. Did you go to YouTube? Go to YouTube and jump in, bud. Type in win. Okay, so did you type in win? I win, or is Adam? You typed it in wrong. Look at the. No. It's look what the others are doing. Not when. It's yeah, exclamation win. Here we go. Make sure you type it right. CW is in. Batman, put it in right, man. It's not when. You're not in the deal. Yeah. Here we go. Batman is in, man. I don't want you to miss out. Yeah, I have this thing going for half an hour, but I'm not gonna just let you guys, I'm not gonna wait for half an hour. Give it another couple of minutes, and we'll close and pick them winner. Did I win? Not yet. Not yet. We haven't picked nobody yet. I see Adam. I see you, Adam, in there. Where's Batman? Batman. Yeah. You need to type in exclamation, and then small letter WIN. See how I put it in? That's kind of how you're gonna. That's how you want to put it in. I don't want you to miss out. Here we go. We got 12 people. Let's go. I know I entered. If I end up winning, we're re-rolling here. I better not win. I don't want to do this again. Let's see if my name is. Yeah, my name is up there. I wasn't trying to enter anyway. I was just trying to show the right code. Sheila Sheila is in. Is that is that our Sheila? Yep, okay. Sheila's in. I hope you win. So we got 13 people. I don't like that number. We need to break that number. We need one more person at least. If I didn't enter, we would have been at 12 and I would have started. A little bit superstitious. I don't like that number. One more. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. 14. We're at 14. Okay. We are at 14. All right. All right, guys. You think we should go? Get it started? Let's go. Tell me if you guys are ready. All right. I'm going to close the entries right now. So there's a little bit of a rejection up here in the market. So close entries. All right. Pick a winner. Let's go. What? Ain't no freaking way. No, that can't be true. No. I don't want to be the winner. Are you serious? No. I want to be the winner, but good Lord, it's that's what I'm gonna. You saw it. It's not like, here we go, kick this dude out. I'm sorry, Harmony. You're not gonna make it happen. It is rigged, isn't it? But I swear, if I didn't have it up in front of you guys, it would have been a racket. All right, we're gonna pick another winner because the first winner did not show up. Here we go. iFrag 1579. Congratulations. Rigged. See, it's not rigged anymore. Now you win. You're not going to call it rigged, I'm sure. So iFrag, I'm going to send you a link to our private room. And I'm going to ask you a question. Verify. You respond in YouTube, and I will give you the code. Give me a second, okay? I know he was the last one in. That was fun. That was hilarious, actually. I literally said, I don't want to win. So iFrag, just stay tuned. I'll get you everything that you need here in a minute. I know, that's what I'm gonna do. Somebody won the $1 billion, by the way, in Illinois. let's see here. So iFrag, see that link? Click in it, and you'll be invited to our private room so we could give you your code. UI, thank you, buddy. See you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow is your lucky day, right? You should, but the issue is you come tomorrow and you may win. So why would you unsubscribe when you get a chance to win? Plus, you're getting some, hopefully, some good market insight. Here we go. Here's the man, the myth, the legend. iFrag, I'm gonna send you a private message, buddy. iFrag, I sent you a private message. Just click on it and man, how lucky it's iFrag. He was the last one to join in, and boom, winner chicken dinner. Man, if I was stuck winning this thing, I don't think any of you would ever come back to the room. Yeah, that's what I was saying in the private message. All right, that's the man. So look at your private message. That's where the code is going to be. Let me make sure that I'm giving you something right. All right. Code is sent. Copy it. And enjoy your free account. And if there's any issues whatsoever, you just let me know, brother. Okay? Congratulations. iFrag, you saved me today. That has to be the funniest thing ever, man. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe, comment, and share, and like this video. We have more giveaways coming up. We're gonna have a great time together. And that's it for me for the day, man. I had a pretty good day so far. We had that one trade, rocked it for 29 points. Got stopped out on a small of 5 points here, then made it back and then some on the run up back up on this captain setup switch trade, and then looking for the shorts in that rotation. Did not participate, but the momentum in this section was short and very specific with speed and alpha delta, excuse me, coming in, pushing the price lower. We're countering here. We need another rotation lower for the market to kind of get back to that 100. Most likely we're going to spend some time rotating here. Same kind of concept of being in the neutral zone. They're doing it right here, right now. They're going to play with people for a little bit. Hopefully you made some money, iFrag, in the market, and a free account to boot. That's excellent. Well, actually, Adam, it's 1 in 14, so worst odds. But you're around, man. Eventually, you're gonna hit one. I'm gonna make sure my name is in that, not in that list. All right, guys, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. By the way, we're gonna start the Asian session as well. So we're gonna be streaming the Asian session. I've been going through some technical things that I need to do in order for me to free up that time. I know I said yesterday, but I'm gonna do it today. I'll send you guys an email. Stay tuned. If you subscribe, you'll see my notification for the stream for the Asian session. And I'm going to try to do giveaways in that one as well. I think we're good for one day now, but I'm going to try to free up some more codes for you guys. And that's it. Enjoy your day. See you guys tomorrow or later on tonight. And have a good one.